$50 pretzel. Hey, what's Baby Huey doing?
Says here they throw salt before they wrestle to purify the ring.
Spare some salt, Tubby?
Tubby?
Good evening, folks. Chef Dan from Dan's Kitchen. Tonight I'm going to make one of my all-time favourite recipes. Some pretzels. German-style pretzels. Not like the ones you get in the bag, like the packets. Those small, hard, crunchy ones, but I'm talking like the real ones. Alright, so first of all, I've got here a cup of lukewarm water. And now I need 2 teaspoons of yeast. Some yeast. Yep, you heard correct, folks. Okay, so second teaspoon of yeast. Don't know where my head's at sometimes, but yeah. And then we got our handy dandy mixer. So yeah, I'm still pretending it's like a normal hand whisk, a manual one, but I'm doing that just to help it through. So once that's combined, we need to work quickly so the mixture doesn't cool down. And we need 4 cups of plain flour. One. 2. 3. 4. Gosh, I'm sharp about the school holidays. How does it differ from every other school holiday? Huh? What makes this time around so special? Keep going on and on about it. So what? Kids need time off as well. So then we need 2 teaspoons of salt. Two. Mix this up. Use the fork. There. Spoon. So mix the flour and the salt together. Then we're going to make a well here in the center. Yeah, it may keep falling in. Flour may keep falling into the well. If that happens, just don't give up. Keep shoveling that flour out. So there. Okay. Now we need a teaspoon of sugar. Sugar often activates the. Alright. And now let's pour in the yeast mixture. Alright. Hey Siri, set timer for 15 minutes.
Your timer is set for 15 minutes.
Alright, so yep, leave that for 15 minutes. So we're going to put that to the side a bit. Meanwhile, we are going to measure out about just 50 odd grams of butter, just under preferably. And we need to soften it. So yeah, if you forget to soften it, what you can do is get like something heat proof, or micro proof rather. Yeah, just put it like in a mug that's microwavable, and yeah, and zap it for a very short time, just enough so it's soft. 30 seconds on high should do it, if not less. Let's pop some ingredients away. Don't need the yeast anymore. Don't need the scales anymore. Bang. How do we go with that? So the butter's not quite soft enough. Maybe another 10 seconds should do it. Now let's bring this back into the centre. It's starting to froth up. The yeast mixture. So the yeast mixture all frothed up, and yep, the butter's softened. That's good. Alright, so what I want to talk to you about is how I came upon wanting to make pretzels. See, about 20 years ago, my dad came home from visiting relatives in Serbia and had a stopover in Germany where he got some proper German baked pretzels. However, there was a problem. When he got to Australia, when he came back home, customs unfortunately took the pretzels off of him, which is understandable since we got one of the most strictest quarantine laws in the world. So I wasn't too upset. So I figured, hey, what the hell? I'll just make my own German pretzels. So yeah, I found this recipe again on the internet. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember where I found it. Can't remember, but yeah, it was a really nice recipe that I stumbled upon. And yeah, and it's been a hit with family and friends. Yeah, the other week we had like a bake sale, and my second in charge and her kids absolutely loved the pretzels, but that's what they say. Yeah, I usually bring them to parties, I bring them to gatherings. Yeah, because usually when you get pretzels in the store, they're usually quite expensive. They can be up to $3 to $5 a pop, depending on where you go. Yeah, I remember one time my dad complained about the prices in the Central Market, where I live, one of the most prominent markets in the city. Right, so he's like, look at these prices, and then the guy got angry. He goes, "No, you go to Germany and you something like that." But it was pretty funny. Yeah. But when I went to London a few years back, yeah, in one of their supermarket chains, Tesco or Sainsbury's, I think it was Tesco. Yeah, they had they had really nice pretzels there, going for 30 pence. So it's like 60 Australian cents. But the problem was, there was no salt on them. But they still tasted pretty good, but shame about the salt, because salt brings out the true flavour of everything. Everything's savoury, of course. You don't want to put salt on your sweets. You don't want that. And also, there's a nice little town in the hills away from me called Harndorf. It's a nice little German town. Yeah. The thing is, no, sorry, I'm not going to mention that. I don't want to be bad-mouthed. I don't want to bad-mouth anyone, and then coming back to me, saying, "Why did you say that for, huh?" Right. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to mention that, but I mean, they're a good bakery, but no pretzels. But anyway, yeah, though I haven't seen them up in Harndorf for many years. Yeah, remember my dad bought me some when I was a kid. Yeah, good place to go, like for a, if you're up there for the day, get this nice meal at one of the pubs there. It comes with a pretzel, and it is pretty good. In 2013, my then fiance, not my current. Well, I don't have a current partner, but hopefully that changes soon, because I really, really, really like my beautiful girl. But anyway, we had like a meal for two, and it came with different kinds of sausages, some nice potato, like fried potato mixed with onions, sauerkraut, and 3 kinds of mustards. Like your standard German mustard, and then you got your whole grain mustard, and then you got your your Dijon mustard. All right. So then also got your, I think there was like some pork knuckles. Yes, there was pork knuckle in it. Right. And I think they had also had a challenge, like for like a hot dog challenge up there. It's like, I think it was a meter hot dog. Or could be less. I can't remember, but yeah. I don't think I'll be able to do that challenge. The bread will fill you up. See, a couple weeks ago for my birthday, went to this place called Schnit House, and they did like a man versus Schnit challenge. Like you have to have like a kilo or 2 pounds, depending on where you're from, what measurements you go by. Yeah, of schnitzel, and you had to chug down a litre of beer. So I managed to do it within the time limit of 45 minutes. I got 40 minutes. The world record holder is just over 3 minutes. Yeah, so apparently I looked into this guy and he's a professional competitive eater. Yeah, I could not. It's near impossible for most to down that much schnitty. Like, it's like people were taking bets whether I or not I'll be able to finish it. Imagine if they'll take bets in Vegas. That would be pretty funny. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that for a very, very long time. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I've shown you, but that's the keyring I won. And a hat. See that? Look at what that entitles me to. Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, so it's kind of like, Man versus Food. Have any of you seen that? It is a bloody good show. I got the box set of seasons 1 and 2. Yeah, I love the way Adam Richmond did all those food challenges. It makes you eat with your eyes, if that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense to most, but anyway, yeah. The yeast is frothy. That's what we want, and I'm just gonna get a half a cup of water ready. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Oh yeah, about Adam Richmond, right? He did a lot of food challenges in America. He went to different pig out spots across the country. My favourite would have had to have been like the challenge. What was it? The challenge where he had to down a 3 kilo burrito, and that was packed with rice. And do you know how filling rice is, as it is? It rhymes, but yeah. Now he failed it. Food won that time, unfortunately. So he had to wear a pink t-shirt saying "Weenie for life," and he humbly wore it. If you were to win, you'd get free rides on the roller coaster at the NASCAR Cafe, like in Vegas. So yeah, unfortunately that place closed down and they're no longer doing the challenge. Would have been nice to try it, but nah, not after Man vs. Schnitt. I ain't doing that. One more minute left, and yeah, his most epic fail would have been his milkshake challenge. Stupid phone. Anyway, yeah, what happened was he had to down this huge ass milkshake. I don't know how many litres it was. It's a while since I've seen it, but yeah, that was his most epic fail. He puked up. That amount of milk would make anyone puke. Yeah. Sorry to mention puking in a food preparation video, but yeah, sad but true. Alright. Yeah, what else is there? Okay. Well, time's almost up. 15 minutes nearly up. Okay, now, what we're going to do is add the butter. Okay, so get out as much butter as you can. Right. dough hook. Right, if you don't have a stand mixer like this one, what you can do is just put all the ingredients into the bowl and just follow the process thus far, like making the well, and mixing the flour, and waiting for the yeast to froth up. Just do it in a standard mixing bowl. Mix it up for a bit, and then knead with your hands. For about 6 minutes. No, for 10 minutes, sorry. Since you'll need to do it by hand. But now, okay, so we're going to have to plug in. There we go. And just gradually add the water. Because this helps moisten it. Because we don't want the dough to be too too dry. Otherwise, it'll be a pain in the ass to make the shape the dough to how we want it, and it'll just crumble. I mean, it'll still be edible, but the end product presentation won't be the best. Hey Siri, set time for 6 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 6 minutes.
So we'll do this for about 6 minutes. Okay, that's 6 minutes. Now, let's just pull the dough off the hook. Get as much of it off of it as you can. Okay, so just knead that a bit. Roll that up into a nice neat ball, like so, and I'm going to leave that for half an hour to rest. Alright, hey Siri, set timer for half an hour.
Okay, 30 minutes and counting.
Okay, so I know there's a lot of waiting times, but yeah, the results are well worth it. Alright, see you in 30. Okay, so now that half hour is up, the dough should be well rested. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, first of all, move the mixer to the side like that. So now we've got enough room. See these are the legs of the new tripod I got. I already mentioned it in my Chicago style pizza video, but yeah. Alright, so I want to make it like a log kind of thing. Just gonna do that. I always have this concern that it's not going to turn out. Alright, so now stretch out like that. That's just my friend again. Yes, the dough turned out pretty well. So, what I'm doing at the moment, the problem with this, it's very loose. Let's move this one in the middle. So we want to roll out, we want to divide the dough into 12 pieces and get them as equal as you can, just like I showed you before. Right. So then we roll out the dough as long as we possibly can. It may try and like contract kind of thing. Right, so we want to move that to the side. We want to make a U shape like that, and grab the ends of the U, cross them over like that, twist like that, bring them up to the back here, and press down so that they hook on like that. And there's your first pretzel. And we're going to put that on a plate. I copied this technique from this pretzel stall called Wetzel's Pretzels. Yeah. They're not around anymore, but yeah, remember they had like buttery kind of tasting pretzels, like the plain ones. So, yeah, right. So yeah, because as I was saying, right. So I got a bit sidetracked there. Like this technique with the twisting at the end, and yeah, I saw them do that at the pretzel place. Yeah, as aforementioned, Wetzel's Pretzels. But pretty sure everyone does the same thing. You know, I actually filmed this video, but thing is, when I formatted my my memory card, yeah, I realised I raised like my video of this, but you see, what I did was yeah, this one's getting on a lot better than that one. Yeah. As this time I'm more prepared. Alright, maybe fit one more pretzel on there. Right. I love making these pretzels because then yeah, you save hell of a lot of money. Like, and you only pay like a fraction of the price just to get the ingredients. And you can make a good dozen or so. Alright. So let's pop that to the side. Okay. So the thing is, you just got to keep rolling them out like that. Right, you know what? I still got a few more left. Alright, so you pretty much know what technique I use to make the pretzels look good. So I'll see you as soon as I've finished them. Alright, so now I've finally made the pretzels, or rolled them up and shaped them into pretzels. These need to spend at least 1 hour in the fridge. So see you now. Alright, so while we're waiting for the pretzels to chill in the fridge, we're going to boil up 1.9 mils of, that's right, 1.9 mils of water. Because usually this water takes a while to boil, so we'll do it now while there's 12 minutes left. And I've preheat the oven to about 205, so that's approximately 400 degrees Fahrenheit, so 200 degrees Celsius in other words. Alright, so we'll wait for that to boil. So this is what we want, a rolling boil. So once that's boiled, we can switch off the heat, and we're going to now add half a cup of baking soda. But be very careful when putting it in. Just put a small amount at a time, gradually putting it into the water, because if you put it in all at once, it's going to fizz everywhere and you're going to make a really big bloody mess. You get a spoon, mix it around so that all the baking soda is dissolved there. And it's now time to get out the pretzels from the fridge as the hour is up. Right, so I've got here an oven tray, and I've got some baking paper. Right, the reason why I put it here is because right, there's enough room in between here and the stove where the baking soda solution is. So we are going to do. Alright. So I'm going to show you what I normally do. Alright. So the reason we put the pretzels in the fridge for an hour so they develop a crust and it's easier to better quality kind of thing. Right, so drop the pretzel in. So about 10-15 seconds. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, then flip it over. See, I'm using this, or we can use a slotted spoon, but I prefer this. It's much easier. And see how it floats up to the surface? That's what we want. So we wait about 10-15 seconds so that that the dough can absorb the solution, and then what we do is we then place that onto the tray. Move the tap away. Right. And then we repeat with the rest. So we take the pretzel. There we go. So again, we take the pretzel, dunk it in the boiling water with the baking soda, count to 15, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then flip it over. Another 15 seconds. 7, 8. See how that's float to the surface now? Right. And then again, take that out. And just throw that one onto the sheet. So repeat that with all of them. Alright, so now I've got I was able to fill up the tray. So yeah, there's not enough to put 6 in there, as I usually do. But now that they've had a bath, we get a knife and just cut the top of them like this. Okay, so we'll cut a slit on all of them. Right. And now we get some sea salt, like this. So it's not too chunky, not too fine. So something like that. Because if you have it too too chunky, you risk breaking teeth on there. You don't want a large dental bill. And if it's too fine, like normal salt, you don't really get the saltiness. So in between is the best. Alright, and so then what you do, you sprinkle the salt around each pretzel sparingly. I mean, not too much, but not too little either. You don't want to over salt it, but you, at the same time, you also want to be able to taste the salt. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this and put it aside, because we still have another tray or two to go. Alright, so now we've salted these all and got them all in the baking soda solution. We are now going to put these in the preheated oven. All nice and hot, ready for the pretzels to go in. Pop them that one there. And the second goes underneath. Now, they cook for about 10 or so minutes, but we also need to be very careful that they do not burn. Just like a dark golden brown. That is what we're looking for. Now let's see how good this turned out. Like that. Not sure if you can see the steam, but yeah, nice and fresh. There you have it, folks. Nice, freshly baked German pretzels served with beer. Enjoy.